Welcome to Ostracon, a podcast that translates fragments into the whole from which they came. In Antarctica is a place referred to as Blood Falls. On the side of a glacier, there's a red waterfall that gushes out blood-red water in sharp contrast to the white ice and snow. And then it runs down a short, rocky beach into an inlet of water. Apparently, where it comes from is from a sea that is trapped underneath the glacier. And in it are high deposits of iron that color the waterfall a blood red. But it looks like the outflow of a tremendous wound. Now, the interesting thing about Blood Falls is not only what it looks like, but what is inside of it. Because what they have found are microorganisms in the red water that apparently have set up a life in this isolated, hidden sea where they have evolved in an uninterrupted and unique way for a very long time. They're extremophiles, the type of organisms that can live in extreme environments, such as those found at the hot vents at the bottom of the sea where there's no sunlight and other places. The amazing thing about them is that it's believed that they metabolize iron. So you know what metabolism is. That's the idea where we breathe, we take in oxygen, our body uses the oxygen molecules to generate the energy that allows us to live. There is almost no oxygen in this buried sea, but there is iron. And so these bacteria have developed a way to make energy-generating chemical reactions with iron for their metabolism, like we do when we breathe. From what I know about it, this type of metabolism has never been discovered anywhere else on Earth. It is an incredible testament to the indefatigability of life. It also provides an interesting hypothesis on how life might have survived on Earth during the periods when it's believed that Earth was entirely covered in snow and glaciers, what they call snowball Earth, that it was a giant white globe, but that underneath it, in seas under the glaciers, there might have been these type of extremophiles surviving and carrying forward life. It makes you wonder what's going on in the seas underneath the ice on distant worlds. But let's step back and think about this more broadly. I would argue that Blood Falls is uniquely beautiful. And in beauty, there is always truth. It's beautiful because it tells us a truth, and nature tells us truths all the time. And our relationship to it tells us something about our deeper relationship to who we are. So look at this circumstance. You have on the pure white the gushing flows of red like a wound out to a sea that receives them. And inside this wound is life. Not just life, but life that thrives against all impossibilities, against all expectations, tenacious life, life that will not give up, but will find its place, go forward to bring through time its testament. Life that in its very survival suggests hope. So we have here in the blood-red wound life, life abundantly, a testament of life, destiny, and hope.